was at Dr. Reed's office having an appointment with the obstetrician to see whether or not I was pregnant again, when the telephone rang, and the nurse came in and said, "Mrs. Normandy, your daughter is on the phone." And I thought, oh dear. Well, she called, wanted me to know that she'd won the Decordova medal. And she had to tell me right away. So that was pretty exciting, because I think maybe that was the last year that they gave the medals. They stopped giving them. They don't give them anymore. Then the other notable event I remember with Alice is that the Red Balloon was playing in Cambridge at the Harvard Square movie house. And I had mentioned it to Jim, and I said that I wished that we could see it. Was there a chance that you might meet us and go with us? And he said, well, why don't we leave it that if it's possible, I'll call. So he did call and say that he could meet us at a 5 o'clock showing. And so when the kids came home from school, I said, don't take your coats off. We're going to go into Cambridge to the movies, and Daddy's going to meet us. Well, that was unheard of. So, because he was in the legislature. And in order to have something ready when we came home from the movies, I had been making a lamb stew. And it was still on the stove when the kids came home from school, and it did smell delicious. So just after Alice, they didn't take the coats off, but Alice couldn't resist. She went to have a taste of the stew, and it was delicious. So I had turned the stew off, but she turned it up again, and of course out we went. And when we came home, there was this red glow under the pot, and everything, all the lamb had been just boiled away. There was nothing there, and the bones were just, when we touched them, they just fell into ashes.
Wow.
And the house was just filled. I don't know if you've ever made a lamb stew, but there's a lot of grease. And the entire house was filled with this film of grease. It had been going for 3 hours. And so with the insurance from that debacle, we raised the roof on the 3rd floor and made the room for the boys.
Oh. So this was up at the other house at that point?
We were up at the other house, yeah.
Wow.
It's maybe in 1957 or something.
That must have been a mess.
It was a mess. And I don't think I've made a lamb stew since then, but I know that it is. I do lamb shanks, but I don't do any lamb. Just.
It was so good, you need to make another one.
I know it. I think maybe I will. I'll do that after this big event is over.